Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Numbers 19 to 27, Proverbs 26, and Psalm 30. Let's get started. And the Lord spake to Moses and to Aaron, saying, This is the statute of the Lord that the Lord has commanded. Tell the people of Israel to bring a red heifer without defect, in which there is no blemish. And on which a yoke is never come. And shall give it to Eleazar the priest, and it shall be taken outside the camp and slaughtered before him. And Eleazar the priest shall take some of its blood with his finger, and sprinkle some of its blood toward the front of the tent of meeting 7 times. And the heifer shall be burned in its side, his skin, its flesh, his blood, and his dung shall be burned. And the priest shall take soda with him and his and scarlet, and burn it into fire burning the heifer. And the priest shall wash his clothes and bathe his body in water, after he may come into the camp. And the priest shall be unclean until evening. The one who burns the heifer shall wash his clothes in water and bathe his body in water. And he shall be unclean until evening. The man who is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer and deposit them outside the camp in a clean place. And they shall be careful and the water for impurity, the congregation of people Israel, is a sin offering. And the one who gathers ashes of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean till evening. He shall be such a perpetual statute for the people of Israel, for the strangers who sojourn among them. And whoever touches the dead body of any person shall be unclean 7 days. He shall cleanse himself with the water on the 3rd day on the 7th day, and so be clean. And he does not cleanse himself on the 3rd day on the 7th day, he will not become clean. Whoever touches the dead person, the body of anyone who is dying, and does not cleanse himself, prepares the tabernacle of the Lord. And the person shall be cut off from Israel, because the water for impurity was not thrown on him. He shall be unclean. His unclean is still on him. The slow when someone dies in the tent. He only comes to the tent, everyone who is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. Every open vessel that has no cover fastened on it is unclean. Whoever in the open field touches someone who is killed with sword, died naturally, or touches a human bone or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. The unclean shall take some of the ashes of the birds to an offering, and fresh water shall be added in a vessel. And the clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water, sprinkle on the tent, and all the flesh of the person who with it, and on whoever touched the bone, and slain on the dead of the grave. And the clean person shall sprinkle on the unclean on the 3rd day and the 7th day. And thus on the 7th day he shall cleanse him, and he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and at evening he shall be clean. If the man who is unclean does not cleanse himself, that person shall be cut off from the midst of his sons, and cease to fill the sanctuary of the Lord. Because the sprinkling of the water for impurity has not been thrown on him, he is unclean. He shall be a statute forever. And the one who sprinkles the water for impurity shall wash his clothes, and the one who touches the water for impurity shall be unclean till the evening. And whatever the unclean person touches shall be unclean, and anyone who touches it shall be unclean till the evening. And the Hebrews of the whole congregation came into wars in the festival, and the people stand cash, and Miriam died there, and was buried there. Now there was no water for the congregation, and some of themselves together against Moses and against Aaron. And the people called with Moses and said, Would that we had perished, and our brothers perished before them. Then you brought the assembly of the Lord into this one, so we should die. But both made on account. And why you made us come up out of Egypt to bring us to the evil place? Is there no place of grain or fields of vines upon grounds? There is no water to drink. Then Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly to the entrance of the tent of meeting and fell on their faces. Then the glory of the Lord appeared to them, and the Lord spoke to Moses, Take the staff and send the congregation and Aaron near until the rock to the rock before the eyes to yield its water. They shall bring water out of the rock and give drink to the congregation that carry. Moses took out their staff and before the Lord, as he came in, and Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly together. And the rock, and he said, Hey, now you rebel, shall we bring water and feed you under this rock? And Moses lifted his hand and struck the roof with the staff twice, and the Lord came out abundantly. And the congregation drank in their master. And the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, Because you do not believe in me, to uphold me is holy in the eyes of the people, so therefore you shall not bring up this assembly until then. Now I have given these to the woods of Meribah, the people Israel called with them through them. He showed himself holy. And Moses had messengers from Kadesh to the king, and said to your brother Israel, You know all the hardship that we've made, and how our fathers went down to Egypt, and we lived in Egypt a long time. And the Egyptians dealt harshly with us, and our fathers, and he cried to the Lord. He heard a voice and sent an angel and brought us up out of Egypt. Here we are in Kadesh. I see on the edge of your territory, whose last pass through your land. You'll not pass through your vineyard, will drink water from a well. We'll go along the king's highway, will not turn aside to the right hand or to the left until you pass through your territory. Then Adam said to him, You shall not pass through yet, lest I come with the sword against you. And the people Israel said to him, We'll go up by the highway. And if we drink your water, our man lost with it, I'll pay for it. Then we only pass through on foot, nothing more. And he said, You shall not pass through. And Adam came against them with loud and strong force. And thus Adam refused to go Israel passed through his territory, so Israel turned away from them. And Jen here in Kadesh, Hebrew Israel, and the whole congregation came to Mount Hor. And the Lord stood Moses and Aaron at Mount Hor, and the whole above the land Aaron. The Aaron gave be gathered to his Hebrew, we shall not enter the land that I give unto the people of Israel. As you brought against my command at the wars of Meribah. Take Aaron and Eleazar's son, and bring them up to Mount Hor, to strip out Aaron's garments, and put them on Eleazar's son. And Aaron shall be gathered to his people, and shall die there. And Moses the Lord commanded. They went up to Mount Hor, the side of all the congregation. Then Moses stripped Aaron of his garments, and put them on Eleazar's son. Aaron died there on top of the mountain. Then Moses and Eleazar came down from the mountain, and all the congregation without and perished. All the house of Israel went out for Aaron 30 days, and the king Aaron, who lived in the Negev, heard that Israel was coming by the way of Athar. He fought against Israel, and took some of them captive. Israel vowed a vow to the Lord, saying, If you indeed give them this people into my hand, now devote their cities to destruction, the Lord hear the voice of Israel, and keep their Canaanites. He devoted them in their cities to destruction, and named the place called Hormah. In Mount Hor they set out by way of the Red Sea. They go around the land, and people became impatient on the way. And people spoke against Moses. When he brought up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness, he said, There is no food and no water, and we loathe this worthless food, and the Lord hath sent fire serpents among the people. And they bit the people, so that there are many people rose up there. And the people came to Moses and said, We have sinned, for you have spoken against the Lord, against you. Going to love, and you take away serpents from us. So the Moses prayed for the people, and the Lord said to Moses, take fiery serpents and on a pole, and everyone is bitten when he sees a shoulder. So Moses made a bronze serpent and stood on a pole. The serpent bit anyone who looked at the bronze serpent, and the people of Israel came to Noble. The seraph from Noble came to Ibar, and the woods was opposite Moab toward the sunrise, and there they set out and camped in the valley of Zerah. And there they set out and camped on the other side of the island, which is Lord's the extent to the border of Ammon. And the island at the border of Moab, between Moab and Ammon. Therefore it's in the book of the Lord, the book of the Lord, or had been suit for the valleys of the island, and slept the valleys of 7 cities well, and they stood at the border of Moab, and from there they continued to be there as the world of the Lord. So the Lord said to Moses, gather the people together, I may give them water. And the Israel sang the stars, spoke of Proverbs, saying to it, that the prince spake, the nobles of the people will die. And they separated with their stars from the one that came to Maxim, and from Atanah to Nahaliel, and Nahaliel to Bamoth, and from Bamoth all the way to A, lying in the region of Moab, at the top of his good looks down on the desert. And the Israel sent messengers, citing King of Moab, saying, let me pass through the land, we will not turn aside into food of vineyard, we will not drink the water of the well. We will go by the king's highway until we have passed through your territory, and Sihon will not allow Israel to pass through his territory. And he gathered all the people together, and went out against Israel, took ones, and came to Jehoshaphat and fought against Israel. He set feet with the edges, and took possession of the land from Arnon to Jabbok, as far as the Ammonites. The border of the Ammonites is strong. Israel took all the cities, and Israel settled all the cities of the Amorites, and Heshbon and all the village of Heshbon was the city of Sihon, the king of the Amorites. He had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken on his land out of his hand, as far as the island. Therefore the battle saying, say, come to Heshbon, let it be built, from the city of Sihon and be established. And the fire came out from Heshbon, for they came from the city of Sihon, devoured Alma, and swept the heights of the island. The ways you are undone, the people which march. His many sons freed him, his daughters captured, to Amorite king Sihon, so be overthrew them. Heshbon as far as died and perished, and they were as far as Nephil, for I spread as far as Medeba, and Israel lived in the land Amorites, and Moses went out to spy Jazer. He captured the village and dispossessed the Amorites who were there. And the attendant went up the way to Bashan. All the king of Bashan came out against them, and he and all the people went to battle at Edrei. And the Lord said to Moses, do not fear, for I have given unto your hand all the people in this land. You shall do to me as you did to Sihon the king of the Amorites. And he lived at Heshbon, so they defeated him and his sons and all the people, until he had no survivor left, and they possessed his land. He put his land and camped in the plains of Moab beyond the Jordan of and Balak's son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to Amorites, and Moses was great joy. Moab was in great joy of the people because they were many. Moab was overcome with fear of the people. So Moab said to Alazim, it's horrible now they cut all this rent, and there's the oxlips of the grass of it. So about the sons of the boys came over the times the messenger to Balaam, son of Beor at Pethor, which is near the river of the land, people Amal, to call and saying, behold, the people which come out of Egypt, they cover their faces yet, and they dwell opposite me. Come now, cast these people from me, since they are too mighty for me, perhaps I shall be able to defeat them and drive them from the land. And know that him who blesses is blessed, and him who curses is cursed. So also the Moab and that was a Midian put upon with feast of divination. They came to Balaam and gave him Balak's message, and said to him, Lord, here tonight I will bring a report. And 2 years the Lord speaks to me, to the prince of the Moab, with Balaam. And God came to Balaam and said, who are these men with you? And Balak said to God, Balak, son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent to me, saying, behold, the people which come out of Egypt, cover their faces yet, now come, curse them for me. The Amorites shall be able to fight against them, and drive them. God said to Balaam, you shall not go with them, you shall not curse the people, for they are blessed. So Balaam rose in the morning and said to the prince of Balak, go to your own land, for the Lord refused to let me go with you. So the prince of Moab married him unto Balak, and said, Balaam refused to come with us. Once again Balak sent princes more in number, more honourable than these. And he came to Balaam and said to, thus says Balak, son of Zippor, let nothing hinder you from coming to me. Nor shall I do great honour. Whatever you say to me, I will do. Come, curse the people before you. Balaam answered and said to the servant of Balak, now Balak were to give me a task for a silver and gold, but could not go beyond the command of the Lord to do less or more. So you do, please stay here tonight, and I may know what more the Lord will say to me. And God came to Balaam, and I said, if the men will come to call you, to rise, go to them, but do it as I tell you. And Balaam rose in the morning and saw his donkey and went with the prince of Moab. But God's anger was kind as he went. The angel of the Lord took his stand in the way and said, he was riding on the donkey, his 2 sons were with him. And the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with the draws in his hand. The donkey turned silently over and into the field. And Balaam struck the donkey, turning into her. And the angel of the Lord stood in the narrow path between the villages of the wall on the other side. And the donkey saw the angel, so he pushed against that wall, pressed Balaam's foot against the wall. And he struck it again. The angel of the Lord went ahead and stood in the narrow place, so there was no way to turn, either to the right or to the left. And the donkey saw the angel of the Lord. He lay down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled. And he struck the donkey with his staff, and the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey. He said to Balaam, what have I done to you? You struck me these 3 times. And I said to the donkey, because you made a fool of me, I wish I saw my hand. And then the donkey said to Balaam, I may know you, donkey, I wish you were in all your life long to this day. Is it my habit to treat you this way? And he said, no. And the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way with his drawn sword in his hand. He bowed down and fell on his face, and the angel of the Lord said to him, why have you struck your donkey these 3 times? He would, I have come to oppose you because your way is perverse before me. The donkey saw me turn aside before me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside from me, surely just now I would have killed you and let Balaam live. Then Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I do not know that you stood in the road against me. Therefore, as even you shall turn back. The angel of the Lord said to Balaam, go with the men, but speak only the word I tell you. So Balaam went along with the prince of Balak. And Balak heard that Balaam had come. He went to meet him in the sea of Moab, and the border formed by the island, and the extremity of the border. Balak said to Balaam, I sent you to call you, why you could not come to me? And I am not able to honour you. And Balaam said to Balak, behold, I have come to you. Now I know any power of man to speak anything. When the god puts in my mouth, that must be the man with Malak and came to hear hers off. And Malak sacrificed oxen and sheep, and for Balaam and for the princes who were with her. In the morning, Balak took Balaam and brought him up to Balaam's Balak, and there he saw a fraction of people. And Balaam said to Balaam, build for me here 7 altars. 7 altars, and prepare for me here 7 boards of ceremonies. Balak did as Balaam said. And Balak and Balaam offered down, and his altars born around. Balaam said to Balak, stand beside your Balak, and I'll go. After the Lord come to me, whatever he says, I'll tell you. He went over the hand, God met Balaam. And Balaam had died, raised the 7 altars, offered his altar born around. And a little bit of word in Balaam's mouth, and said, I returned to Balak, for thus he shall speak, and returned to me, he nor the prince of Moab was doing us, that is burnt offering. And Balaam took up his discourse and said, from Aram Balak has brought me, the king of Moab from the eastern mountains, come curse Jacob for him, and come denounce it. So how can I curse God, and God's not cursed? How can I denounce him, the Lord is not denounced? And Tom stood cries this year. And on the hills I behold, people dwelling in the land, not counting yourself among the nations. You can count the dust of Jacob, and number the 4th part of Israel. Let me die the death of Israel, let my enemy be like his. And Balak said to Balaam, what have you done to me? I don't get to curse my enemies. Behold, you have done nothing but blasphemy against us. I should not take care to speak with the Lord, put in my mouth. And Balak said to him, please come with me to another place, so much you may see that you shall see only a fraction of them. You shall see them all, then curse them for me from there. And he took him to the field, so from him to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a born around on each altar. Balaam said to Balak, stand here beside your burnt offering while I meet the Lord over there. And the Lord met Balaam, put a word in his mouth, and said, return to Balak, and thus shall I speak. He came to him, behold, he was standing beside his burnt offering, and the prince of Moab was with him. And Balak said to him, what is the Lord speak? And Balaam took up his discourse and said, rise back and here, give it to me as son of the poor. God is not man, he should lie, or as son of man, he should change advice. He said, he will not do it, as he spoke, and he will not fulfill. I see your command to bless, he is blessed, and I cannot receive vacuum. He is not behold misfortune, Jacob, nor is he sin trouble, and it is the Lord that goes with him. And shadow kings among them, God brings them out of Egypt. God brings them out of Egypt, and is for them like a horse of water. So there is no enchantment against Jacob, no divination against him. Now it shall be said of Jacob and Israel was God. Other people, a lion is surprised at its lion, and lifts itself, doesn't lie down to his devout prey, and drunk the blood of the slain. Balak said to Balaam, do not curse them at all, and do not bless them at all. And Balaam answered Balak, do not take ill, the Lord said Balaam must do. And Balak said to Balaam, come now, take you to another place, perhaps it will please God, you may curse them from me from there. And Balak took Balaam on the top of the hill which overlooks the desert. And Balaam said to Balak, build for me here 7 altars, prepare for you 7 bulls. And said, Balak did as Balaam had said, out for a born around the each altar. And Balaam saw a place the Lord to bless his C.Jun goes other times to the ground and stood his face toward the west. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, saw his camping shown by turn, and the Spirit of God came upon him. He took up his discourse and said, now God Balaam, son of Beor, God made his eyes, and now go and hear me, his words of Christ, sees the vision of the mighty, fallen down with his eyes uncovered. And I love the eye tends to Jacob, like and came to Israel, like palm grows its stench from Church of fire like gardens beside a river, like a lotus the Lord's planted, like sedges beside the water shall flow from his back, and the sea shall be in many waters. His skin shall be higher than like his skin shall be exalted. God brings him out of Egypt, form like the horns of the wild ox. Shall he up the nations his adversaries, and shall break their bones piece and cast them to his arrows. He crashed and laid on like a lioness, he'll rise up. As to those who bless you, and cast to those who curse you, but Balak's hand is kindled against Balaam. He shook his hands together, and Balak said to Balaam, I called you to curse my enemies. You blessed them these 3 times, therefore now flee to your own place. He said, I will suddenly honour you, but the Lord hold you back from honour. And Balaam said to Balak, did I not tell you messenger to be sent to me? And Balaam should give me his house for a servant, but I will not be able to go beyond the word of the Lord. To do either good or bad on my own word. The Lord speaks out when I speak. And now, behold, I'm going to my people, come, I'll let you know what this people do to people in the latter days. And he took his discourse and said, the oracle of Balaam, son of Beor, the oracle of the man whose eyes open, the oracle of him is the words of God. And there is knowledge of the Most High, who sees the vision of the Almighty, for no one's eyes and come as the but now I behold, I behold near. And if a star shall come out of Jacob, a scepter shall rise out of Israel. And if it shall crush the forehead of mine, shall break down the sons of Shath, and enemy shall be dispossessed, Sarah's enemy shall be dispossessed. Israel is doing valiantly, and one from Jacob shall exercise dominion. And he stretched the pipes of the seas, and looked on a man until his discourse said, and man was the first among the nations, and his other destruction. He looked on the king and took his discourse, and during his dwelling place, and he next set in the rock. Nevertheless, Cain shall be born, Asher takes you away captive. And he took his discourse and said, alas, who shall live when God does, and ships shall come from Kittim, and shall afflict Asher and Eber. He too shall come down to destruction. Balaam arose and went back to his place. And Balak also went his way, and Israel lived in Shechem, and the people again to hawk the dwellers of Moab. These and why the people did sacrifice to their gods, and the people were and bowed down to their gods. He used himself to Baal Peor. Anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and the Lord said to Moses, take all the chiefs of people and hang them in some pole. Her fingers anger the Lord may turn away from Israel. Moses said to judge Israel, need you kill those of men who yoked themselves to Baal Peor. Behold, one of the people of Israel came and brought a million arrow into Israel, and sat Moses inside the whole congregation of people of Israel while they were weeping at the entrance of the tent of meeting. And finished son of Elazar, the son of Aaron the priest. He arisen out the congregation, took a spear in his hand, and went after the men of Israel into the chamber, and placed both the men of Israel and the morning through it back. As the plague on people of Israel was started, nevertheless those who died by the plague were 24,000. And also to my finished son, I was also on the praise of time back from people. And the heroes jealousy with my jealousy. I not consume the people and no jealousy. Therefore, say, behold, I'll give to the covenant piece and shall be to the sons after the covenant of perpetual priesthood. Yes, the just first God made 10 of the people. And the name of the slain man is was killed with the Midianite war, which is the mid-son Salah, chief of father's house, belonging to Simeonites. And the name of Midianite war was Cosby the daughters. They were tribal head of the father's house, Midian. And the Lord spoke to me, saying, harass the Midianites, strike them down, for they harass you with their wives, with which they beguiled you in the matter pure and in the matter of Cosby the daughter of the chief lady, yes, this was killed on the day of the plague on the cannot peel. And after I played the lost mason, I was on the son and the priest. The extent of the congregation and the people, and 20 on up by the father's house, all those who were able to go to war. And Moses and I was on the priest spake with them, and they handed them out by the Jordan checker. Then take assistance of the people, and 20 on up, as the Lord commanded. So the people Israel came out of the land of Egypt. Reuben the first one is of the sons of Reuben, of Hanok, the clan of Hanokites, of Palak, and Palak, of Hesron, the clan of Hezronites, of Carmi, the clan of the Carmites. These are the clans of the Reubenites, and those lived for 43,370. 730. The sons of Eliab, sons of Eliab, Nebo, Dathan, and Abiram. These are Dathan and Abiram, church from the congregation, contended against Moses and Aaron, the country company of Korah. And they contended against the land. The other prince of Master all together with Korah. When the company died, the father vowed 215, and they came away. This is the Korah did not die. This is the man of Korah, the clans of Nebo, the clans of Nebulites, and Jamin, the clan of Germanites, the Jacob, the clan of Jaconites, Azar, the clan of Zerahites, the Shor, the clan of Shorites, these are the clans of Simeonites, 22,200. Then the Gad, according to the clans of Zephan, the clan of Zephanites, of Haggis, the clan of Haggites, of Shuni, the clan of Shunites, of Osni, the clan of the Osnites, of Ari, the clan of Arites, of Ar, the clan of Arites, of Arli, the clan of Allies. These are clans of sons of Gaz, they have listed 40,500. Then Judah, Ern, died in the land of Canaan. Then Judah, according to the clans of Shal, the clan of the Shalonites. And Paris, the clan of the Perizzites, and Zerah, the clan of the Zerahites, and the sons of Paris were of Hezron, the clan of Hezronites, and Hamel, the clan of the Hamelites. These are the clans of Judah, they lived 76,500. The sons of Isaac, according to the clan of Tola, the clan of Tolites, Puva, the clan of the Punites, and Joshua, the clan of Joshuahites, and Shimon, the clan of the Shimonites. These are the clans of Isaac, as they are listed 84,300. Sons of Zebulun, according to the clans of Sarah, the clan of Saradites, and of Elon, the clan of Elonites, of Jaleel, the clan of Jaleelites. These are the clans of Zebulunites, as they are listed 60,500. And then Joshua, according to the clans of Manasseh and Ephraim, the sons of Manasseh, and Micaiah, the son of the clan of Micaiah, and Micaiah was the father of Gilead. And Gilead, the clan of the Gileadites, these are the sons of Gilead, Esau, the clan of the Israelites, Helek, the clan of the Helekites, and of Israel, the clan of the Israelites, and of Shechem, the clan of the Shechemites, and of Shemaiah, the clan of the Shemaites, and of Hefer, the clan of the Heferites. And also left hand, the son of Hefer, and had no sons but daughters. The names of the daughters was the left hand were Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milk, and Tirzah. These are the clans of Enes, and those are 52,700. These are sons of Ephraim, according to the clans of Shufah, the clan of the Shuthalahites, Becca, the clan of the Becherites, and Tahan, the clan of the Tahanites. These are sons of Shuthal, the heir of Aaron, the clan of the Aaronites. These are the clans of Korah, the sons of Ephraim, so listed 32,500. These are sons of Jeshua, the according to the clans, sons of Benjamin, according to the clans of Bela, the clan of the Belalites, of Asher, the clan of the Ashbelites, of Hiram, the clan of the Hiramites, of Shephraim, the clan of the Shuphamites, of Hufam, the clan of the Hufamites, and the sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman, of Ard, the clan of the Ardites, and Naaman, the clan of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin, according to the clans, those are 45,600. These are sons of the Dan, according to the clans of Shuham, the clan of the Shuhamites. These are the clans of Dan, according to the clans. All the clans of the Shuhamites are as their list was 64,400. Then the Asher, according to the clans of Imnah, the clan of the Imnites, of Israel, the clan of the Ishmaelites, of Beri, the clan of the Berites, and sons of Beri, of Heber, the clan of the Heberites, of Malkiel, the clan of the Malkielites, and the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the clans of the sons of Asher, their list of 53,400. Then the Naphtali, according to the clans of Jaleel, the clan of Jaziel, Jazielites, Agrini, clan of the Greenites, and Jezza, and Jezerites, and Shalom, the clan of the Shalomites. These are clans of Naphtali, according to the clans. And this list of 45,400. These are the list of Hebrews, 601,730. The last person may say, among these lands shall be divided for inheritance. According to Numbers, to a large tribe shall give a large inheritance, to a small tribe shall give a small inheritance. Every tribe shall give given its inheritance in proportion to its list, and then shall be divided by lot. According to the names of the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit. The inheritance shall be divided according to the lot between the large and the small. This is listed in Levites, according to the clans of Gershon, the clan of Gershon, the Kohath, the Kohathites, the Merari, the clan of the Merarites. These are the clans of Levi, the clan of the Libanites, the clan of the Hebrewites, the clan of the Malites, the clan of the Mishites, the clan of the Korahites. And Korath was the father of Amram. The name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, and was born to Eliah in Egypt. She bore to Amram and he bore to Amram and Miriam his sister, and to Amram were born Nadab, Abihu, Elzah, and Ithmah. And Nadab and Abihu died when they were offered on the thorns before the Lord. And this is still 23,000, every man for a month. But they are not listed among the people of Israel, because there are no inheritance given among the people of Israel. And those listed by Moses and outside the priest, and this is the people of Israel, and pointed out by the Jordan and Jacob. And among those there was not one of those listed by Moses and Aaron the priest. And the list of the people of Israel in the waters of the sun, and listed, and they shall die in the woods. Not one of them was left except Caleb son of Jephunneh and Joshua son of Nun. And during near the doors of Saul had some half and good, some making some master, some pleasant master, some Joseph. These was of Mala, no Holland, no contest. He still homeless and before I was on face. And for the chiefs and all the congregation, then should tell me, say, my father died in the world, he was not among the company those who gathered themselves together against the law, in company of core. And I first answered, no sense, why should the name of our father be taken away from his clan? Because no sense. And the was possession among our father's brothers. This brought their case before the law, and law said to marriage, the doors of his left hand and right shall give them possession of inheritance among their father's brothers, and after the inheritance of their father did, they shall. It's two people as saying, if a man dies and has no son, he shall transfer his inheritance to his daughter. If he has no daughter, he shall give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, he shall give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If the father has no brothers, he shall give his inheritance to the nearest kinsman of his clan. He shall possess it. He shall be for the people of his statute of war as a law committed miss. And also to Moses, go into the mount of Abraham and see the land that I give to people. You see, it shall also be gathered two people as your brother Aaron was. Because your brother against my word and wanted to say when the congregation called, and then took hold of his holy as a word before the eyes. And then spake to the Lord, saying, let the Lord the God of the spirits of all flesh upon a man of the congregation, and shall go out before them, come in before them. Shall leave the man, bring them in, and the congregation of the Lord may not be a sheep that have no shepherd. And the Lord said to me, take Joshua the son of Nun, and the man whom is spirit, and lay a hand on him. And he can stand 4 hours of the priest of all the congregation, and shall commission him in this side. Shall invest in him some of the authority, and all the congregation of people as a may obey. He shall stand before hours of the priest, and shall inquire for him by the judgment of the year and before the law. If there is word, they shall go, and if the word, they shall come. Within all the people is within the whole congregation. This is the Lord command him. You Joshua may stand before hours of the priest and the whole congregation, and he lays hands on the commission as the Lord directed through Moses. Proverbs 25. 26. Like snow somewhere in harvest, that honor is not fitting for a fool. Like a sparrow is flown, like a swan is flying. A curse cause does not lie. A liar, with a horse, a bride for the donkey, a rod for the back of horse. It's not for according to his folly, the sea be like a moon stuff. It's a fool according to his folly, it says to be wise in his own eyes. Whoever cuts and misses by the hand of a fool cuts those in every drinks wine. Like a lame man's legs which hang useless is a problem in the mouth of fools. Like one who binds snow in the sling, someone who gives on to a fool. Like a thorn that goes up into hand with drunk is a problem in the mouth of fools. Like an archer wins everyone is one hires a passing fool drunkard. Like a dog that returns to his woman as a fool repeats his folly. Each same man with eyes in his own eyes, there's more hurt for a fool than for him. Like says, there's line in the right, there's line in the street, there's the door turns and news, so there's a slug in his bed. And Hugger breaks his hand in addition, and wears him out to bring it back to his mouth. Slug's wise his arrows, and serve an instance with all knows and call knows. It's like one who takes a passing dog by the ears. Like a man who throws fire and arrows in death. The man sees near and says, I am in the joke, for lack of with the fire goes, and where there's no whisper, call and sees. His shark got high and is wood to fire, so it calls the man with kindling strife. The nights whisper like delicious moss, they go down into the parts of the body. Like a glaze covering in nothingness, are fathomless and evil. However, he skies self lifters, how but sees and how when he speaks rationally, believe not, for there are several abominations as how. There's hate to be covered with deception, and his wickedness will be exposed in something. Oh, digs pit off onto it. And still come back and hear me start about a long time, peace be to find a back of Psalm 30. I'll extol you, Lord, for you draw me out. I'll not let my foes rejoice in me. And Lord my God, I cry to you, help me, heal me. Lord, you wrote myself from sure. And restore me to life among those who go down to fear. Give praise to the Lord, and you saints, give thanks to his holy name, everything is but from me. His favor is for laughter, weeping may tarry for the night, joy comes in the morning. And soon I said my prosperity, I shall not be moved. By your favor, Lord, you made my mountain stand strong. You hid your face, I was dismayed to your Lord, I cried to my Lord, play for me, my prophets, they my death. And I go down to fear. Well, dust praise you, but I'll tell you your faithfulness. Here, Lord, and be merciful to me. Lord, be my helper. You turn from me, my man, into daisy. You lose my sackle and clothing, and instead, my Lord, me sing your praise and be not be silent. Lord, my God, good thanks to you forever. Now, son, now do Lord's prayer. Big I had Father, never have your name. You can come, will be done with us in heaven. It is our day, wherever goes, no subject, God, adapted, lose not to taste, not see more. His kingdom, power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.